Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to another Tuesday morning podcast. This is the Yarn Thing podcast with Marly Bird, and I am your host, Marly Bird. You can catch the Yarn Thing podcast live every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. That's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and 11 o'clock in the Midwest. If you are somewhere else in the world and would like to know what time we go live, best thing to do is just Google what time 10 o'clock Mountain Time is for you. I used to live in Denver, Colorado, so that's why it's 10 o'clock Mountain Time. But better yet, always hit subscribe right here to the Marly Bird YouTube channel, and you should be notified whenever I go live if you hit that little bell notification next to subscribe. I don't know what you're waiting for. I have knitting videos, crochet videos, crafting videos, fun unboxing videos, and things like this, special events that I do here on the channel. So you won't be disappointed with that subscription. So don't hesitate, don't delay, hit subscribe today. Check that out. Totally unplanned. So hey everybody, let's say thank you to our sponsors before we jump in, Caitlin. So let's say thank you to yarnspirations.com, stitches.events, Erin.Lane Bags, Buffalo Wool Company, and Creative Bug for sponsoring this lovely podcast. We have been doing the podcast live here. I've been doing the podcast live for 13 years now. And so it's been a lot of fun, a lot of changes through the years. And I feel like we are on a really good trajectory right now, and it feels great. So this is one of my favorite shows all year long. So let me start here. Let me introduce my co-host today. This is Caitlin, guys. She is my social media director, my right-hand man. She has been a huge help to my business for the last 3 years. I think we're starting our third year this month, right?
Yes.
This is our third year. Who'd have thought it? I mean, where were you before Marly Bird, right? So Caitlin is here, and Caitlin has been working so hard all year long, putting together a great list of stocking stuffers perfected for you knitters and crocheters and crafters out there. She's been doing this for 3 years and just has done an excellent job. She comes up with some things that I have never seen before, and I'm just like, that is amazing. So we have an entire list for you. There's even a special item in there for those of you out there who are Marly Bird fans. So you want to make sure that you watch the whole video so you can see that. And last but not least, we will have a full list of all of the items we're going to talk about, including giveaways where you can go and enter and all that. We will provide the link to that after the podcast because we don't want you to leave the show mid-show and go and sign up and do this, that, and the other. So we'll provide the link after the show in the video description box. So for right now, grab your knitting, grab your crochet, grab your Diet Dr. Pepper or your cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and let's put together our very own Christmas list, okay? Did you used to do that, Caitlin? I used to get like the catalogs and circle all the things I wanted.
Yeah, we just started getting those, and my kids did it. I have Santa's note over here that I'm supposed to mail today for my son so that he knows what he wants for Christmas.
Right. So this totally feels like this is the knitters, crocheters little, let's circle our stuff from, I remember service merchandise. That's where my stuff used to be. And it was really, really cool. But so, hey, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this show. I'm so excited.
Yes, this is like the best show of the year, if I do say so myself. There's a lot of great things. As you can see over here, I've got a whole collection of stuff to show you. And that's not even all of it. Oh, yes, you and your box. Anyway, before we get started, though, like Marly said, the links are not there, but they will be. There are going to be coupon codes that we'll talk to you about. So if you're interested in something, go check out the blog post after the event because that'll give you the code. It'll give you the expiration date and what everything's for, just as a reminder. And something else about this is we are given samples of these items to be able to share with you, to review, to test out and say, oh, we like this, this is a great idea, things like that. And if you could at the very least just go and visit these people's Facebook pages, their websites, when you purchase from them, put a little comment in like, oh, I saw you on the Marly Bird stocking stuffer, great idea, or something along those lines, so that they know that you're hearing it from us. It really does help us for going forward in the other years. Another housekeeping kind of item, in the blog post, you will see a link to 2017 and 2018 stocking stuffer events. So go ahead and check those out. And in the 2017 event, we had a crochet stocking pattern. So you could check that out too and make a new stocking for this year.
I have another stocking pattern coming. I started it last night.
So, well, she has to have it ready for like, I think next week, because she's supposed to be doing a video tutorial with you guys here showing you how to make it. So no pressure.
Fun. It's fun. I like it. I got a little kick in the pants because I saw Tamara's over at Moogly. Did you see her really pretty one? She used the velvet yarn, the velvety, and a fur yarn on the top. And I was like, oh, I'm using the fur yarn too. I'm not using the velvety, but I'm using the fur. And I was like, ooh. But I love hers. And I'm like, okay, I got to get mine done. I just got to do this.
Get on that, girl.
I know. Okay.
So I'm not really sure where I want to start here. There's so many things on this list and so many awesome companies.
How about this? I want to ask you how this started. Let's kind of get people kind of worked in and getting excited about, what you've been working on to get it to this point where we are here today. So I'm excited.
The whole concept of this is my husband always asks me for a Christmas list and kind of some suggestions on what I like, because at this point in our lives, you don't just want to buy junk to buy junk. So if there's something that's related to a craft or hobby that I enjoy doing, he obviously doesn't have a whole lot of knowledge about, what kind of yarn or hook or other materials. And yeah, he can go search online, but it's still not exactly what I may pick out because there's so many options for so many different things. And so I thought, well, if I'm putting together a Christmas list for myself, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are doing it. And so hence came this project. And basically, I've already actually started on the 2020 list of what we're going to do, because I find things throughout the year that I go, wow, that's really cool. Knitters and crocheters are going to love this. And I just kind of save them and put together a list and reach out to people and be like, hey, can we offer a great discount to our followers? Can we get a giveaway for our followers? We'd love to share what you're doing and these awesome things. And so it really takes me, I think I start at the end of August, the beginning of September-ish. I start contacting people, start talking to people, start planning what we're going to do, if they're going to have something special for the holidays. And then here we are. And we try to get it out early enough so that you have time to order things, because there are some on this list that are not from the United States, and you are going to need some extra time to be able to order them.
And when you contact people and tell them, hey, I could imagine some people who don't know who we are, and they're like, oh yeah, some more people wanting free stuff, but our goal is, it's like, hey, we like what you're doing. We want to show other people who are like us, who are primarily your audience, all about you. So it should be a win-win for both of us. We're getting the item to review and show all of you out there. They're getting the free marketing, the advertising, and all of you get to hear about all of the wonderful products and put it on your Christmas list or holiday list, whatever list you want it, birthday list, it doesn't matter to me.
Right.
And you get to go buy that stuff. Like it's all around this win, and we get to help all of us out, build our community up, right? Because we all want to make sure that we're all being profitable, so that way we can always have the good stuff in our little neck of the woods. So
exactly,
I truly feel like this is like Christmas Day for me, especially this year. Like this year, it's especially that way.
I'm gonna make you wait until the very end.
I know, you're just killing me. You're so killing me. You're so killing me. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, first off, follow me on Instagram. I'm over there. I'm the Marly Bird on Instagram. But you'll know, like weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I got this. I got this big box. You guys, look at this huge box. You see this huge box from Signature Needle Arts. And I was like, what in the world? And I opened it up, and there's like wrapped stuff in there. And I'm like, this has got to be for the stocking stuffer thing. They probably sent it to me instead of Caitlin. And Caitlin just told me before we went live that the presents are for me. So I get to open them live here, and I'm so excited. And now she's like, haha, I'm gonna make her wait this time. You
always make me wait.
I know, I'm very excited. So yeah, let's get going. I want to say thank you to everybody who's joining us live here real quick. We have Kathleen and Chris is in there. Lindsay Martin is there. Christy Wood, Rachel Smith, Elaine, Debbie, Brenda, some people with like really long names, Yvonne, Robin. I mean, you guys are all here and you're just as excited as we are. So I want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to smash that like button right now. Don't hesitate. Get it done. And let's see what we got. All right, Caitlin.
Okay, so the first thing I grabbed here is this wonderful Firls crochet hook. And so we've talked about Firls before. We've had them on, I think, both of the past years with different items. They were just in our project bag roundup for their leather bag. And they also have these leather items. And they have this one, which is an individual single hook case, or they have one that you can put multiple hooks in. So you can check that out. And you just pull this out and you can put your crochet hook in it, your Firls hook. I mean, cool. You could put other hooks in it, but it's specifically made for a Firls hook. And I love it because, so my husband found Firls online a couple years ago, and he was buying me Firls hooks, and he bought me one of like their display cases so that I could put my hooks in. But you can't easily, like, it's a big box. And so I don't throw that in my project bag with me. And so I thought this is great because this helps protect my hook that are expensive. I mean, let's be honest, but this protects it so that I can put it in my bag, take it with me and use it on a regular basis instead of making it, a project or only for projects that stay in the house type of thing. Mm-hmm. So for this one, you can get 20% off all leather items. So that includes the crochet hook cases. It includes the bag, the project bag that we had on the last time. Anything in their shop under the leather navigation spot is all 20% off when you use the code Marly Bird. Again, check the blog post afterwards. I tried to get Marly Bird as the code as much as possible to make it easier, but you do have to check because sometimes it's like all caps, all lowercase, things like that. So just check the blog post when we're done. But so this is really great. If you have Firls crochet hooks, this will fit the Alpha, the Odyssey, the Streamline. It all fits into this same case. These are really great. I'm loving this. I've been using it since I got it, testing it out, market research, right? But no, it's really great. It really is protecting my hook and I feel a lot more safe and secure.
The Firls bag. Like my mom saw me using it this weekend. She's like, what is that? And I had to tell her about it.
Yeah, no, the bags are great too. And those are also 20% off. Oops, I just wrote on something with the code. So it's anything leather in their shop under the leather section. So that's item number one. I'm just marking things off to make sure I hit everything because I have a list.
We love Firls. They're good people.
We do. And they have a great customer service. Like if you ever run into problems or things like that, they're really great too.
Cool.
So, okay. So let's do this one next. So this is from your friend Sarah from The Sexy Knitter, which is an Etsy shop.
Can I just pop in here real quick about Sarah?
Sure.
I met Sarah several years ago, and she is just this little fire rocket of joy, and everything about her just puts your soul in this happy spirit place. And the way she designs her knitwear is so like couture and avant-garde. Like she's just so good with it. And this year she actually got to have her knitwear on the runway at the Kansas City Fashion Week. And I was so proud of her. Like she's just awesome. Like she's just a really talented, wonderful woman. So I'm so happy that she's a part of this.
Yeah. So she's able to join us this year. And so in her Etsy shop, she has these really awesome tins. There's all different kind of fronts to it. And when you open them up, it's like a little Notions toolkit. And it comes with everything. It has a gauge, a stitch, or what am I trying to say? A needle gauge. Thank you. It has a stitch holder. Why am I like totally blanking
It's okay.
today?
It's because you're so excited about all the
I
stuff
am.
behind you.
You get
Tape
your
measure.
tape measure, you get little snips, you get a row counter, you get some regular stitch markers, like the locking stitch markers. You also get some of these really awesome, hold on, let me get these.
It's the perfect little size just to take with you, like in your, I love that little, it's like amigurumi looking type
Yeah,
piece.
they're origami, I think.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Little
what I meant.
star
Did I say
stitch markers.
amigurumi?
Yeah,
I meant
that's okay.
origami. Yeah. You know what I was trying to say.
I did.
It's
And
the
it also,
perfect little size though, just to throw
right.
into a bag or
And she
something.
has these really little crochet hooks so that you can pick up drop stitches, which is great.
Mhm.
And there's also a cable needle in here too. So it's really geared for both knitters and crocheters. And you also have your finishing needles in here too. And it all fits really nice and neatly into this little tin. Throw it in your bag. You've got everything right here for you. Now,
I love it.
that's not all.
Okay.
She also has these really cool necklaces that have these druzy pendants and then 3 pieces here on the bottom. These are stitch markers.
Oh, how cute.
And you just unhook them from your necklace. Oops, I got it caught.
I'm going to make it so that you're full view so that way people can see.
Okay, so you unhook it from your necklace. You can put this, it's a lobster clasp hook on here, and then you can hook it onto your project where you need it. And then when you don't need it, you just hook it back onto your necklace. And it's this beautiful necklace that you can wear all the time. She's got a whole bunch of different colors, so you can check out which one you like best. And for her, she has a coupon for 20% off your $25 purchase. And that's also with the code Marly Bird, but check it out and the expiration dates and everything else. So that's what we have.
I love it. I love it. And you know what? It's like you said, it's good for knitters. It's good for crocheters. It's good for that little gift, whether you're buying it for yourself, or maybe you're doing like some sort of a gift exchange with your local Stitch and Bitch group. Like it's a good little thing to throw in there with like a really nice skein of yarn or something. It's a good little gift. And again, you're supporting an independently owned company, a wonderful woman, and just, all around good stuff. All right. This is cool. You guys don't know this. Like, I don't know half of the items in this list. So I'm just like you, like, what's next?
Yeah, I don't tell Marly anything.
No.
Okay, I shouldn't say anything. I tell you like a couple things.
You'll ask me about some things, but I don't really fully know what you get in.
Yeah. So, okay, so this next one, I'm going to just do another Etsy shop since we're here and it's sitting here. Okay, so this one you might have heard about before. This is Andy Studio. And we did talk about her when we had Vicky Howell on about her new knit vibe book, because it's actually one of the projects in there. But she makes these beautiful embroidered pictures of different flowers. So the background here, if you can't tell, I know it's black, so it's hard to see. This is actually a crocheted fabric that she crochets then around the inner hoop. And then she embroiders the flowers and the details on top of it. I mean, isn't that just beautiful? They have all different colors, all different shapes. Well, not all different shapes. It's round or oval, but all different colors, all different flowers. And right now she has out mini ones of these that have little wreaths on it that are great for like Christmas ornaments, so that you could pass this on to somebody else who might not know too much about knitting and crochet. So this could be a gift for somebody else. It's a great gift for, like you said, for your knitting group or something like that. They'll really appreciate the work that goes into making the background fabric and everything else. And if nothing else, buy it for yourself and hang it in like your craft room or at your office at work. It'll just make you happy.
That is so pretty. Like I could see, like, sometimes you kind of get in a rut and you lose your crojo or your knitting mojo, and like it just gives you that little extra something different. Like I love that.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love it so much.
That's really neat.
So yeah, she was really cool to have on, and she is kind of local. She's on the East Coast, so that was kind of cool too, to be able to catch up with her. And so for her, we don't have a coupon code, but we are doing a giveaway, so that will be in it. And the giveaways we're doing like we did the project bags, where you'll get a link for the Google form and you'll fill out your name and your email address, and then you'll just check mark all the ones that you want to enter, and you only need to fill it out once with all the ones you want to enter, and then we'll collect those names and randomly pick a winner from all of them.
Perfect.
And then we'll contact you by email and we'll post the winners in the blog post. So
cool.
Okay, so this next one I'm super excited about. And Marly, you get one. No, I'm just kidding. Marly, you get one. But they got sent here, so I have to mail them off. I was waiting until the end so I could give, because some of the companies sent 2 things or more, so I could share with Marly. But this one, I know she's going to be excited about it. Hold on, let me see.
I don't even know what I'm getting.
Okay, so this is Birdie Parker, and I'm sure you've probably heard about her. Those are the earrings that I'm wearing here. These are crochet.
All right, I'm going to put it on your view.
Okay, so the ones that I'm wearing here, these are but these are the crochet version, and I'll hold the other ones up closer so you can see. She also does these really cute yarn balls. These are necklaces. And sorry, guys, I have to see if this is my tin. Yeah. I think this is Marly's then. And oh no, that's the other empty one. Sorry, guys, I took things out of the tins. This is like
torture.
And then these are Marly's earrings. These are the knit version ones.
I love them so much. Look how cool those are.
They come in different shapes and sizes. They also come in different colors. So like there's the silver color. These are the copper color. I think it might only be 2. No, she might have a brass color. I don't know. You'd have to double check me on that. And the coolest thing about this, other than the fact, so these are etched. She etches the pattern onto the metal, and then she puts the black coloring on it so that it gives it the texture difference. And then they come in these awesome little cute tins. So it's like this, and you just slide this on and it clicks into place. And so you can use this
for like stitch markers and stuff.
Yeah. So just like, the other tin, this would be great to go in something else as a little snip, a little stitch markers, your finishing needles, things like that. This is great for carrying on.
I love her stuff. Like, I am so excited.
I know. I was super duper excited when she said she wanted to join us. Sorry, guys. I've been following her for a while, and I've just loved everything that she's put out. She also has like shawl cuffs. She has bracelets. She's got a whole bunch of stuff that you can check out.
Okay, so everybody is going to add Birdie to your Christmas list or your holiday list, because everybody wants to have the same reaction that I just had.
Yeah,
like that's so awesome. Cool.
They're awesome. And better yet, there's a giveaway for a $50 gift card to her shop. And she's offering 15% off for everything in her shop as well. So get the code, the expiration date on the blog post then. But everybody gets 15% off your purchase. And there's the giveaway for the $50 gift store credit so that you can buy something too.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's gonna get on there.
Check that one out.
Yeah.
I love her stuff. It's so awesome.
Gosh. So cool. And it's so unique. It's not yarn. It's not needles. It's nothing like, it's jewelry, but it's geared for what we do.
And I like it because when you look at it, you know what it is because you're a knitter or you're a crocheter. But if you're not, it still just looks like a really cool pattern on a pair of earrings. And the shapes that she does are very modern shapes. You can get just round ones, very simple, small round ones. But you can also go larger and you can get all different kinds. Like she's got a longer one than this. She's got a fatter one. All different sizes and shapes to it that you can check out.
Sweet. Love that one. That's a good one. Check.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Next on the list, we have Crafty Flutterby Creations.
Oh, she's wonderful too.
Yeah, we've had her on before for the shawl pin roundup that we did last year, I think it was.
Yeah. She does awesome
a year
shawl
ago.
pins.
Yeah, so she sent us in one of these. These are one of her newer styles. These are a Penn Euler shawl pin. And so instead of having a pin and shawl piece that come apart, these are attached. Yeah, so Marly is showing one where it comes apart.
I got this one because it looks like the Deathly Hallows. Can you see
it?
So I was like, that's mine. Yeah, I totally love her stuff. All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So this one is you put it in this way and then you pop it back out and then it kind of just sits on here, giving it a different look, but you don't ever have to worry about losing that because
that's cool. Oh my gosh, because I'm always losing that stuff.
I know. So that's great. And then she also sent along her newest thing. These are shawl cuffs.
Oh, I love those too.
Yeah. Now, see, these are different than most others, though, because these are like a vegan option because they're made out of cork. And we could talk a lot more about this and the sustainability of cork, but this just gives a different perspective to it than what other people are doing with like all leather corks and stuff.
Yeah, I have all leather.
Yeah, we'll put that down. We're getting to that later.
I'm sorry. Oh, you have these?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm
the
sorry.
Cool thing about this one is it has 3 different snaps to it. So you can, and this side has 2. So you can adjust the size that you need it to be based off of how thick your shawl is. Because obviously if you have a lightweight shawl, you're going to want something that's a little tighter. If you have a thicker shawl, you're going to want something that's bigger.
Now this is right up your alley because you and I have had this discussion where you really like cowls because they don't fall off your neck and you struggle with shawls but this is a great way for it to secure it for you.
Right. And so actually, you know, the shawl that we did in the last crochet along, or was it the absolutely chic?
Yes, it was the last crochet along
shawl, the last one. So I love wearing mine all the time. But the thing about it is it starts to fall off because I wear it like a scarf, bandana type of thing. And so what I did is I'd wrap it around my neck and have the 2 ends coming down this way. I pinched them underneath the front part and I'm putting my shawl cuff on there. So although you don't see it, you're seeing the pattern of my shawl. It's keeping it together and then it doesn't fall off. So you can make it visible or you can make it a true like accessory item to just help you keep your shawl in place if it tends to fall off of you.
Perfect.
So for this one, hold on, crafty flutterby. Okay, so sorry, wrong thing. Okay, so 15% off if you use the code Mary Marly. And that's off the entire store. The expiration date's on there. And we are giving away this cuff right here. So you can enter to win this shawl cuff as well.
That's cool. That's cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
So Chris Lopez says that you're chastising the boss.
No,
Put that down.
Yeah,
Put that down.
You don't even know the half of it. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong in this situation.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So we ready for the next one? Oops. Yes. Well, let me do this one because I almost knocked this over. So this is from our friends at Oddlight.
Love Oddlight.
This is one of their newest lamps. And you know what? I don't even know what it's called, but it's a recharging light. Oh, I just turned it on. But so right here, you just have to tap it and it has 3 different brightnesses and then it turns off and there's no cord to it. You plug in the cord here in the back and then you plug it in through a USB, like into your computer or, you know, like your iPhone adapter, whatever your adapter, into the wall, and it charges this. So you can take it anywhere you want to go and you don't have to have it plugged in.
Oh my gosh.
And it has their very, like, I want to say signature because they have this in a lot, their bendable neck. So you can put it in any position you want. The cool thing about this, I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's leather, like they put the faux stitches in. It's not, it's plastic, but it looks awesome.
Oh, that's neat.
Like that. And so it's just this, I keep touching it.
Is it heavy?
No, it's super, I mean, it
has a little bit of weight.
It has a little weight because it's got the battery in the base and then that helps it stay still, but it's not heavy at all. Like
that's awesome.
Sorry guys. It's very sensitive when you touch the power pad there. But I mean, it's very lightweight. It's easy to carry around. I mean, you could like hook it on your arm if you've got to go down the steps or something.
You know, it is no secret. Awesome? I am a huge Oddlight fan. Like I love Oddlight. I have one in my bedroom, one Caden took my other one. I had an extra one and he took it and put it in his room. I have one on my desk over here. I love Oddlight. I think they're so handy. And one of the things that I have had people tell me in different events that I will go to, teaching events, is there's not enough light in those rooms. So this would be perfect to bring with you if you're going to an event or even a stitch along with a place that you just need a little bit more light. Like that is so convenient.
Right.
I got to get one of those.
You don't have to have it plugged in. Like,
yeah.
You can just take it with you. Yeah, I've got my
They also have, did you see their new makeup mirror?
I thought of you,
girl,
when I saw that.
That needs to be in my life. That is on my list. John knows about it already. Like I was like, forward on the Instagram. I need that.
I saw it and I thought, this is Marly.
Right?
But with Oddlight, as always, they are so amazing to us. They're offering a giveaway for one of those lights. So you can enter to win a light for yourself.
All right, y'all.
So you better
can only enter
hurry up.
once.
Yeah, you better get in there because Marly might try to steal it.
I do. I love Oddlight, and they have always been like huge support. They've always, whenever we go to them, hey, we want to do blah blah blah. They're like, absolutely. Like I just think they're wonderful. I really like working with them. Yeah,
they're awesome.
So that's cool.
You know, I'm going to throw a plug out there that if you are not the winner, no, they don't have a coupon code for us, but you can go to your local Joannes and you can purchase them there with one of their coupons that they have, or like every couple of months, or maybe it's like twice a year. They have a big sale on all of their Oddlights. So definitely check it out then and grab a couple of them. Because especially the ones that are at Joannes are really more for the crafter, because Oddlight has a bunch of like table lamps and things like that, or your mirror lamp, and they're not specific for crafters. I mean, obviously you can use them, but they're not specified for it. So the ones at Joannes really are going to meet your crafting needs.
Yeah. I love Oddlight. Love them. Christy Hardy, all the information you are looking for will be in the show notes after the show. We will post that to the video description box. So you'll be able to go there to find all of the details as far as where you can purchase these items, how you can enter, and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, sorry, we're making you wait so that you see every cool thing that we have.
All right. Okay.
What's next? This next one, I'm going to be honest. I found this, I fell in love with it, and I haven't gotten a chance to play around with it. It literally showed up this morning in the mail.
Oh, what is it?
So this is from Pony, and this is their knitting calculator. Okay. And so the basic premise is you knit your swatch and you put your swatch in this box, and then you can see how many number of rows and stitches fit into this box. And then you use the dials here. Again, somehow I didn't read all the directions yet. You use the dials here to figure out like how many you're off by. So then you know what needle size or what you need to change to get closer to gauge.
All right. So it's really a tool to help people get gauge, not just measure gauge. Oops, I didn't mean to go back to where it was just me. Not just measure gauge, but like help them understand like what they need to do.
Right. Okay. It's not necessarily like a measuring gauge. It's really to help figure out, well, I mean, obviously you're going to measure it to see if you're on point, but then it's to help you figure out easier how you get gauge. Because sometimes it can be really confusing. Like if you're only off by one stitch, A, it might not matter. And B, it's a lot easier to figure out. But if you're off by multiple stitches, you know, you don't necessarily want to swatch every needle size or hook size in between. So this is supposed to help you. It comes with directions. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to read them yet because it literally came like an hour before we went live. But we got it.
Okay, cool.
And we're giving away one.
Yay!
So make sure that you go ahead and enter to win your own knitting calculator.
Awesome. Very cool. People in the chat room are saying that they love those calculators. So that's really neat.
Oh, cool. So if people have used it, that's awesome. Because like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to, oh, sorry, I just hit my microphone.
So
I haven't gotten a chance to play.
We got the name of it. It's the Oddlight Craft Anywhere Rechargeable LED Lamp.
That's it.
Oddlight Craft Anywhere Rechargeable LED Lamp. I have got to get one of those.
That also showed up this morning in the mail.
Really? So yeah, I need one of those. I need one of those
it was
mirrors.
Coming in time.
The light up mirror.
Awesome.
Because Lord knows I love to put on the makeup. I do. I love it. It's fun. I spend a good 45 minutes doing it. I just enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have our friends from Leisure Arts. So this is not necessarily knit and crochet, but this is an awesome product that I love. And so we're back here with the diamond art. And
I love diamond art. My kids love diamond art. Like this is a great, for all of you like grandparents and parents who are trying to connect with your kids some way in crafts, this is a really fun way to do it. I love diamond art.
So as you can see, I got a whole bunch of it done, but I didn't finish it. I was really trying, guys, to get this done in time. And I totally forgot to bring my sons over. So we made, for my son, we made him a monster truck. And then we took it and we cut off the excess here. And then I framed it in like a shadow box. It's not quite a shadow box, but it's like one that I got at AC Moore. And then he has it sitting in his room. So that's my plan for this is once this is all finished, and I will finish it, I'm going to trim it up and it's going to go into a 12 by 12 shadow box so that I can use this and hang it up for Christmas. I mean, it's cool. Just beautiful. I mean, you can see how
I love the sparkly. It's like
Right.
glitzy. Like you guys can see it up there, right? Like that's in like the sky. That's like glitzy.
Right.
It's
And so the
cool.
whole thing will be like that, just in all the different colors. The Christmas ones, I think might be the only ones where the full canvas is diamond art. There's no spot on the canvas that won't have a diamond on it.
Yeah.
So there's a Santa Claus, there's a reindeer, there's a star, there's a beautiful Christmas tree, there's an angel. There's a couple different ones. You'll see them when the blog post comes out. But we're giving away one, and you'll get to pick your choice of any of the Christmas or the holiday ones that they have available. So you can enter to win that.
I love it. So people in the chat room are mentioning that they love the diamond art, but they don't have time to do it because they're too busy knitting and crocheting, which is totally true. Like I get it. I totally get it. But maybe this is the gift for the person that, you know, probably can't knit or crochet. Maybe this is something that they could do. So this kind of gives you another idea of how to incorporate more craft, less video games, maybe in your stocking stuffers.
If you go and you look, I mean, it doesn't apply to like the giveaway then or anything, but they have a lot of other ones where there's more like white space to it.
Yeah.
And I've seen people go and they do it and then they cut it out and then they will glue it onto the front of their notebook. Or I know Moogly has a bag project that she did the heart and then cut it out and then crocheted around it. So there are some that don't require as much time to them because they don't have as much of the diamond art area. But also, like, I keep mine out on the table and I just kind of work on it like when I'm sitting down or like I'm waiting for dinner or something like that. Even though I'm not getting like a big chunk of it done, I just kind of sit there and put a couple on at a time. So hence why it's not finished. I probably should have sat down and like actually like done it.
I love it though. I love it. And we all know that I love Leisure Arts. They're wonderful people. They're a wonderful company in the craft industry, guys. They are diligent in bringing you all of those knitting and crochet and just all the crafting books. So they're a great company to support.
And while you're there shopping, make sure you check out Marleys Books because she does have two relatively new ones. This is actually from the book. I made the sample for it in, what did I make it in? Mai Tai?
Yes.
In Mai Tai.
Is that one out yet? Is that book out yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'll double check. I think so.
I've seen the complete guide, the knitting guide and the crochet guide. I saw those in the store the other day, actually.
Yeah. But so then my mom saw it and she's like, oh, I love that. So I made her gray and I said, well, I'm wearing it today for the show. So bring it over. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have on the list? Okay, let's do this one. This is from a company in Italy. So again, if you want to buy from them, you are going to have to plan a little bit of wiggle room here. But they're an Etsy shop, so it's safe. Like you don't have to worry about that. And they're also participating in the free shipping on, I believe it's $35. So if you put $35 in, you can get your package for free shipping.
Cool.
So this is, and I hope I'm saying the name right, Luthapika. And she makes crocheted jewelry. And so here we got two of her bracelets for the samples. And I just love these. And these are crochet tubes that she's put around a bracelet. And the cool thing about these is that they're adjustable so that you can fit your hand in here. And then you can just kind of fix this so it's tight, or not tight, but it becomes a bangle for you. And then you have your bracelet. And there's all different colors. She makes awesome necklaces, which... note to everybody, I'm going to get one because we have a coupon code, 15% off all of your purchases. And then if you spend $35, you get free shipping. But she's got earrings, she's got all kinds of necklaces and bracelets, and it's just beautiful work and colors and everything else. And I love them.
That's beautiful. That's really, really pretty. Now, like I have a large hand and a large wrist. So I always need at least a size 8-inch just to fit my wrist. Will those fit me?
This I'm not sure about. I think it would. I mean, if you look here at my wrist, there's still some extra room. And with this, it's going to stay open if you need it to a little bit more. You'll just have a little bit more space on the sides. Okay. I did not look though. She might have these in a larger size that you can get, but she also has these in two other versions. One that instead of this wire form inside, it's like a ball that hooks into the other side. And she also has them that she just has like a clasp like a regular bracelet
Cool.
that you would see, which you can get the different sizes in. So if maybe
Awesome.
not this exact style, she's got two others that I'm sure you could fit.
Awesome.
And the thing that I liked the most about this, I mean, other than they're beautiful, and I literally just stare at her Instagram page with all of her colors that she puts together because they're amazing. I like this because this is a way to give crochet to others, to share your craft with other people that you know. Because, yeah, if you saw the Beetle On video we showed you how to do this. But let's be honest, it takes time and it takes practice to be able to do it efficiently and to be able to make things. So why not support a small business, support, somebody else who's doing the craft, and be able to share it with somebody else and get their favorite colors and be like, hey, wear some crochet every day instead of just when it's cold. So
I love that. That's really beautiful. That's really pretty. And you found her on Instagram?
I found her on Instagram, and then she has an Etsy store. So that's where you'll purchase from. And again, don't forget to use her coupon code for 15% off, which will be in the show notes.
All right. Hey. I love it. People are going to have new people they follow on Etsy, new people they follow on Instagram. This is cool. Okay. Everybody says they're having such a great time. And so in the chat room, people are like, this is awesome. Oh,
jeez,
what are you dropping now?
Not good. When you see what this is, you'll be like, that was not good. Okay, so this I found on Etsy. And the cool part is after I found this, I found out that she's pretty much local to me. She's from Pennsylvania, which is where I am. And these are these awesome stained glass yarn balls. And you can get them in knit or crochet.
Oh,
and then you can hang them up in your windows or someone who does. Aren't these awesome?
I need that. I've got this gorgeous window now. Oh, those are so awesome.
So she sells all kinds of stained glass stuff. It's not just these, but she has these. And so she actually solders the hooks and needles into.
How unique is that?
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that is so cool. You can even get one of those and hang it on your tree as an ornament. And then after it's done, put it in your window.
That would be a super cute idea.
Oh, that is such a cool gift.
So this is from Gist Glass. And so she's on Etsy. You can find her there. We'll also have a link. And we're doing a giveaway for one of these.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Gist, J-I-S-T, Glass.
Gist Glass. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's so cool.
I love them. I think they're just
my gosh, beautiful. So unique. Such a different type of gift.
Mm-hmm. And
super cool.
Once you start collecting things, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to roll my eyes and go, yeah, right. You can only have so many hooks and bags and yarn. But at some point you kind of say, well, what else can I do that's a unique gift other than always getting another crochet hook?
Right.
And so these are awesome. It's a great way to kind of show it.
Really is cool.
You don't have to put them in a window. Obviously it would look cooler in a window with the glass or the light shining through, but you could hang these in your cubicle or in your office or things like that. Just to kind of show off, this is my favorite craft, or
that is
whatever
so
else.
Cool. That's so cool. Mirana, I think is her name. She says she feels like she's watching QVC for crafters. That's awesome. Those are so cool, Caitlin. Yeah. Those are so cool.
I love those. Those are
sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm glad you didn't drop them.
Yeah, really. Okay. So let's do this one next. So this is from the Lavina shop.
Okay.
And so they sell these really cute stitch marker bracelets.
Oh, neat.
And so this is their holiday version. And so, I think these are backwards. So this is like a little sheep here. And this is a little gingerbread. You can see that. And then they've got a little stocking. And then a little wine glass. And so these, normally the bracelet comes with just one charm on it as a stitch marker. But for the Christmas one, it comes with all 4 of them on. And so you can collect more of them because they've got a whole bunch that you can just buy just the charms to use as stitch markers. And then you could collect them all and put them on here. And again, you just easily take them off, use them, put them back on. You could just have one on here, just do the sheep and that's it. Or you can add a whole bunch of them on there. So that's really
neat.
Cool. So they sell those, and then they also work with, I hope I say this right, Bah Yarn. It's BAAH.
Yeah.
And so they sell their products. And so this is a kit that they have, except it comes with a pom-pom, but mine came off and I have to fix it yet. So this is a kit that they have for the chain link hat in their special Christmas color. It's peppermint bark. So you can buy just the yarn, or you can buy the kit that comes with the pattern, the yarn, and the pom-pom to make your hat as well. And so you can get that all on their shop. And hold on, they do have a coupon code. We're doing free shipping on $20. So let me show it again. Sorry. So it's free shipping when you spend $20 in their shop. So whether you do the hat kit, just the yarn, you do the bracelet, anything in their shop, they have a ton of bags, project bags as well that you can shop for, a whole ton of other yarn you can shop for. So it's free shipping on $20. So as long as you put 20 in your cart, you get it. So these are beautiful.
Awesome. You know, and that there makes a cool gift, like just what you just showed, like the hat and then the stitch markers. Somebody in the chat room was talking about the stitch markers would be great for a stitch marker swap. You know
exactly.
what I mean? And do something
because
like that.
You could go on and just buy stitch markers. You don't have to buy the bracelet if you don't want to. You can just buy the charms that are the stitch markers.
That's very cool. Suzanne is saying she came late to the podcast today, but clearly she will be watching from the beginning once the show is over.
Yay!
Yes, Suzanne, you will not want to miss this. This is like, I feel like it's Christmas Day. Like, I'm like, what are we getting?
It is like Christmas Day.
This is so cool.
Okay, so this is one of Marly's favorite companies, along with signature needles and stuff. This is Chowgu.
I love them, and I don't know them very well. Like, I have no relationship with them at all, you guys, other than just a big fan. Like, I love their stuff.
So this is their blue shorty twist, and so when you open it, when you don't turn it upside down when you take it out. That's the key.
Funny.
When you open it up, you'll find all these different sets of needles, plus the one that just fell out. You'll have cords to go with it, but these are just their small points. Great for hats and knitting
Do
like
they have
that.
Little cords for like socks?
Yes.
You could probably use those to make socks. You know what? That would make a really good video here on YouTube.
It is a 5-inch, a 6-inch, and an 8-inch.
Oh, tell them if they send me a couple sets of those, I will do a YouTube video for making socks with those.
Okay.
But I would need a couple sets because I need to do the step outs. You know, I'm not being greedy. It's just, I literally need a couple sets.
Yeah. So they
how many people, like raise of hands, how many people would like to have a video on how to use those for socks? Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I dropped the other one. I got to find it. But anyway, So it comes in blue and it comes in red. This is the blue one, which we are giving away one of these sets. So you can enter to win that.
Very cool.
But we're also talking about their T-spin bamboo Tunisian hooks. These are interchangeable hooks.
Now be careful when you open those too. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that wasn't a dinghy.
No, I know.
That was
these are held in a little bit tighter, but so you get your hook, your bamboo hook, and then it has the different cords in the front pocket. So you have all the different sizes from an E of 3.5 millimeter up into an N, a 10 millimeter, which you don't often get that large of a hook.
All my Tunisian crocheters out there are like, it just got real up in here. Like, this is awesome.
So these are really cool. And it comes in this nice case.
And that zipper there,
in the front, this is where your cords are and your other accessories.
And usually you can buy extra cords, guys. So if you find that you need extra cords to accommodate more projects than what just the one you're working on, you can usually buy more cords.
Right.
That's awesome.
This comes with an 8-inch, a 14-inch, and a 22-inch.
Perfect.
In this
my gosh.
So
I'm not even a Tunisian crocheter and I would buy that. Like, you know, I'm awesome. I'm a total Chowgu fan. Like, I think they're fantastic.
Check those out and enter to win this set here.
That's awesome.
And we'll be giving that one away.
Yeah, we totally need to do a video for little socks on those.
All right. I will work on that for you.
Just add that to our list.
Yeah.
Our list of things. People would love that. They said, yes, they would love that. And then Christy Turley says, it's time to learn Tunisian.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
It really makes a difference when you have good hooks to be able to do it, because then things slide easier. It makes it much more comfortable to be working with.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love this. People are loving this. They're like, some people are saying they just learned Tunisian and they're going to absolutely go check out the Tunisian hooks. And you guys, I'm just really good hooks, good needles, good all of that stuff. Like, they cost a little bit more money than you typically would spend if you're just at a big box store. So I just want to throw that out there. But the return on investment is big. Like, just the ease of things as you're working with them in your hands and just the quality of the work. It's really worth the price. So, and make it something special for yourself. I know that when we get to, let's just stick with Chiagu. I know that they're not super cheap, but if you do a set at a time, or save your money and get a set at a time, or whatever you may decide to do, it'll be worth it. And it's just, that's something special for you. I know growing up, I used to save my money, and I told you guys before, I go to TJ Maxx and buy an Esprit bag, but I would save my money for that because I really liked those, you know what I mean? So it's just whatever you decide to spend your money on, and it's special for you, and it's something for the craft that you love, it makes it worth all that money you spent. So yeah,
exactly.
What's next?
Okay, so we're going to go back to shawl cuffs, and the one that I'm wearing today, along with these, come from Jewel Design, which is what Marly
I can pull that out now.
Yes, now you can pull it out. And so she has these leather ones with snaps on them. You just open the snap. So it's the thinner version here. And then she also has the thicker version. So it's kind of like about
I just
double.
bought this at a Colorful Yarn in Colorado, like the yarn store I went to. I had never seen these before, and I saw it there and I bought it. And I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah, these are neat. And so this is her other style. And you just push in the like hinge here, and then you can slide this out. And then you would wrap this around your shawl, and you feed it through here one time, wrap it back around, and then you just hook it back into here, and it connects.
I'm so happy you're showing me how to use this. Like, I don't even know how to use it.
Yep. So you then
That's
have that
awesome.
Here. So you can get the two different kinds of looks. This is like a really metallic-y look. This is more rustic-y, I guess, depending on which one, because she has them in brass. She has them in a silver. She has an oval shape. This is a round, the flat round. Cool. She has a beveled round. There's all different ones that she has that you definitely want to check out. And she's giving a 15% off coupon with the code Birdie.
For everything in the store, or just
everything in the store?
Oh, here's the story. I don't know if you guys know this about Jewel Designs. Do you remember back in the day, Noni bag patterns? Do you remember? They were felted bag patterns. Very, very, very popular back when felting was very big. And Jewel is the sister of the girl with Noni. And she designed like purse handles and such, like really great, really good looking purse handles, and went into business doing purse handles, and then has transitioned to doing so many other things. But like, she has the best stuff. Like, they're just really great. So I've watched her career in the yarn industry, like from the beginning. Like, I've been a huge fan of hers. And again, woman-owned company, wonderful, doing it all herself. And she's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's great. I'm excited we have these.
Yeah, and so she has the shawl cuffs like we showed you. She also has shawl pins, which she was in our shawl pin roundup that we did last year, so you can check that out too. She does different kinds of closures for like your sweaters and stuff like that, rather than just buttons.
Things, they're really on.
Right. They're really cool. So go ahead and check those out too, but you can get the 15% off.
Yeah. Lock toggle leather closures. Yeah, there's just a lot of really good stuff there. You can totally check out. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. That's really cool.
Okay, so let's see, who is this one, just to make sure. Okay, so this is from Nitpicks, which
I like.
They're so fun. I know
I really like Nitpicks.
I like Nitpicks. I don't necessarily buy a ton of their yarn or anything like that, but then again, why do I need to? I need to talk Red Heart, right? And Yarn Inspirations. But they have a lot of cool gift ideas there, like accessories and books and things like that. And if you followed along in the stocking stuffer last year, you saw that I got this really cool stemless wine glass from Interweave, and my husband broke it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my favorite wine glass. I mean, it was a big wine glass.
It was a huge wine glass.
I love it, and I haven't been able to find it. I mean, it's probably somewhere out there that I can find. But Nitpicks to the rescue. They have this knit happy glass with this little sheep on here. And on the back is the best part. There's 3 different lines. And so the lowest level of wine says got gauge. The next one is dropped a stitch. And this one says at my knit ends. So if you're having a hard project, you have to fill it up to that line. I mean, or you just fill it up to that line for fun. Fill it.
I mean, let's be honest.
But I
that's where we start.
Yeah. I thought that was so cute.
That's awesome.
And I just love that. So that you can get on Nitpicks.
Love that.
Along with, they sent us a couple different things. They also sent this really cute cat playing with yarn water bottle.
Oh, that's adorable.
And you just unscrew the top. And it's one of the insulated water bottles. So that was really cute.
Cool.
And sorry, guys, they sent us one more thing. They sent this huge sweater dryer. So you can just hang it on a pole and then you can lay your sweaters flat for inside or whatever else so that it's not laying like on the floor, and it'll help it to dry faster. But, you know, like in my laundry room, I have one of those like wire racks above, like as a shelf. I can hang this on there and then lay my sweaters on top of it when I'm trying to block things out that don't, you know, when you're blocking, but you don't need to like pin it out blocking. So that's really cool. And so we're doing a giveaway from them, and I forget if it's the wine glass or the water bottle, or maybe it's both. I don't know. Check on the thing. It's all written out there on the giveaway form, but they're giving away at least one of their drinking vessels.
I love this. Speaking of drinking vessels, we've been at this for an hour. Do you need to take a sip of anything?
Oh my gosh. And we're not even like done yet. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Okay.
All right.
So moving on, we just had this company on with us for the advent calendar, and we have Riether on with us again. And so we've talked about their subscription box. We've talked about their patterns. We've talked about their advent calendar. What more is there to talk about? Their kits. And these are a great option to give as gifts because it's not the commitment of going with a subscription box that you get every month. It's a one-time thing, but yet it's fun because inside you get everything that you need to complete the pattern. So in here, I should have opened this. I didn't know this was all packaged up.
Hey, Caitlin, I'm like terrified that we might run out of time at 12:15 or at 1:15. So
okay.
If it goes away, we'll come back. I just want to let everybody know if we end abruptly because I can't adjust the meeting time. We will just come back and be like part 2. So I'll just let everybody know. Okay.
Sounds good. So sorry guys, I would have done this had I known it was all wrapped up in here. But so when you open this up in your kit, you get the yarn. So this is the Simplicity sock set. I mean, look at that. I don't want to make socks with this. I want this to be around my neck.
That's awesome.
So pretty. I love her colors. But anyway, so you get the yarn to make the sock. You get the digital pattern that'll get emailed to you. You get a super cute little stitch marker. This one's an elephant. I don't know if you can see that.
That's cute.
They're different for all of the different kits. And you can get kits with and without a crochet hook.
Yep.
And so this one is just
mine last time.
Their natural hook. I don't know. This is a 5. What's a 5? I don't know. I need letters, but
a 5 millimeter?
I think so.
Is a size 8. I was able to adjust the time, just FYI.
Oh, okay, good.
That's cool. I'll show mine. I'll show this because we just talked about this at the other one. But so like, here's all of my Riether hooks over here.
Yeah, we really love Riether hooks.
I've been using them more and more, and they actually, I can tell a difference. Like at first it was a little bit difficult to get used to. So like the other day, I was using this one and I was like, kind of feels kind of big. And I'll just go back and I'll just use this hook without this portion. And my hand started cramping on me. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, cause I can't have that happen. So I went back to this and I've just been, this is all I use anymore. So it's the Susan Bates hook with the Riether handle. And I know they have other types of hooks as well. But yeah, I love these hooks.
Yeah, I love the hooks. Their
really
yarn is beautiful that she hand dyes, and the subscription box is great. I mean, really, you can't go wrong with just getting something
to her subscription box. Like,
I know, and I really want the yarn from the last box that you got.
This is not a paid promotion. This is I do this myself. I love it.
And we talked about the advent calendar, which I think is still available, that Marly might have bought the last one of, though, because she went and bought one. But so go ahead and check those out.
I did buy one because I thought it was really cool. Oh, you know what else I bought? I can show you. Can I show you? Oh, no, it's in the other room. I'll have to show you later.
Okay. So moving on, we have Sashka Co. And they make little crochet bracelets. And the reason we brought these in, not the only reason, I mean, they're super cute. They've got a ton of different patterns, but these are all made through, what's the word I want to use? Like fair trade. They're fair trade with different women in like Nepal and Ghana and things like that. And so they make these in all different colors, and it's just like seed beads, the bead crochet rope, but they all come like this. In the solid bracelet form. And some of them are a little bit smaller than others, but you don't get to pick a size. They're all the same. And then like I have the one on here too. And all you do is you take it and you just roll it over your wrist. And it does say that as you wear it more and as you continue to roll it over your wrist, they will stretch because they are made on cotton. And so it starts to like fit your wrist size. Like this one for me is much harder to get on. And they even have some of the ones that are smaller. Like this one, I noticed whatever this bead that they used, it's like a matte one. And so that one makes it a little harder to get on too. Like you really got to kind of roll it over your wrist. But I love how you can like stack them up. They've got like American flag ones. They've got all different kinds of patterns that you can pick from and colors and things like that. And they do special ones. And are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this because I think those are so pretty.
45% off.
Oh my gosh.
But you have to use our link that's in the blog post and our coupon code. Like they have to be put together to get it to work, to get you the 45% off.
Cool.
So load up your cart. And the 45% off, you can use as many times as you want. So if you want to buy just one and test it out, that coupon code lasts, I know, at least through the end of the year. They said, we'll try to extend it longer if we can, or see what they can do for the rest of the year.
The chat room's going, that is an amazing deal. And it's amazing.
I know. But so they're giving you guys 45% off for these bracelets, any one that you want. You can get, some of them have like metal pieces on them, but they're all this roll on style to get on and off. See, that one was a little bit harder to get off, but
that's cool though.
They do start to stretch a little bit. And that's so 45% off, grab them, stack them, wear one at a time, wear multiples. Again, it's a great way to also share the craft with somebody else that you don't have to do it. And you're helping support these women in fair trade.
Right. And once again, I want to remind everybody, we will put a link to the show notes with all of the information you need in the video description after the video. We want to make sure that you are joining us and not going to look at all the fun things yet. So yeah, if you have not smashed the like button yet, guys, go ahead and do that. Leave your comments. Let us know that you are watching us here today, and hit subscribe if you have not done that as well. It's a good, I'm trying to let Caitlin have a little bit of a break. She's been talking a lot. She talks a lot. I'm loving this so far. I know, like, the Birdie Parker earrings, I'm like, oh yeah. The Oddlight, oh yeah. Like the Chigoon, yeah. Sign me up for everything, because this is fantastic so far. Like, John's gonna have this huge list, because I'm just gonna print it off and just hand it to him. Like, here you go. Like, this is awesome. This is great. You've done so.
Maybe we should have done that. I didn't think about that. I'll have to put a PDF together.
Oh, that's
just
idea.
Like a list of the companies and the product name, and then they could send it off.
That's cool. That works. There you go. All right, cool. What is next?
Now we're going to move on to our friends at Jimmy Bean's Wall.
Oh, I love them too. You got all the good people.
I know. Well, they're just so friendly and they're so nice. And I love what they do and the products that they come out.
They just bought Madeline Tosh.
I know, the secrets that they keep, you know. But so we love Jimmy Bean's wool. And again, we just had them on the advent calendar with that awesome new display that they did this year, and the little tins and the magnet board. We've had them on the podcast before. We could go on and on about them. But anyway, so we've got a couple things from them, and we do have some giveaways for them as well. And the first thing we're going to talk about is their Namaste bag collection. And this is one of their newer bags. Oh, I forgot to write down what the name of this was.
I'll look it up.
It's the crossbody or I forget. But this is awesome. I love how little it is that you can hold it here by the handles, or you can have your long strap on it if you want. And then when you open it up, you just kind of pull it so you get like a wide opening at the top, and you unzip it, which I know Marly and I differ on.
Maker's crossbody bag.
Yeah, that's it. So we differ on if it should have zippers or not. But what I do like about this is I get my zippers, but Marly also, even if it's zippered up, it has this little flap here that you could pull like your yarn out of here without ever unzipping it. So best of both worlds. But I like it.
It's like Laura Zander is a knitter or something.
Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little.
But so look at how just ginormous this is on the inside. You can see all the stuff you can fit in there. I mean, you could fit like a full sweater in here and have plenty of room. And then they also have some zipper pockets back here that you can put your notions in. In here, they have a little notebook for you. But you can also put like your wallet in here, or like your money and your cell phone. So you could literally take this with you as like a nice little handbag.
Yeah, that'd be great like on a plane too, because it would fit underneath the seat in front of you real easily. Right. And yes, you can take knitting needles and a crochet hook on a plane, at least here domestically in the US.
Right.
Very cool. That's so cool.
As all of their Namaste bags, they have this grommet here that you can pull your yarn through as a yarn feeder, and then you would pull it straight up through there and out the top. So, you know, we've talked about their other bags. This is one of their newer ones. Love it. I'm so excited about this. So go check them out. All different colors.
Very cool.
And all different bags.
That's very cool. And that one runs about $90. Somebody was asking. So it's $90.
Along with their Namaste bags, they have this newer item. This is called their Trio.
Okay.
And these are Notions bags. And so they have different sizes and different shapes. Trio because 3, get it? But so they're kind of used for different things and different purposes. So the small round one, it just kind of opens like this. You get your needle inside of it. But this is kind of just like stitch markers or a quick on the go type of thing where you don't want to take a lot of it, like maybe just a small snips, like an emergency kit maybe, or just for stitch markers if you want to carry all your stitch markers. Then they have these hooks on them, just like we had like with the Tom Bin bags that we talked about. You can clip these right inside of your Namaste bags on their little hooks inside so that you know exactly where it is and it makes it easier to find.
Now that's smart. That's smart.
Right. They have the round one that has the clips. Now this one does not. This is just a rectangular one. And so this is just, oops, sorry guys. This is just a simple one, but they all come with a darning needle in it so that you have at least that to start with. But this is great for putting your hooks in for if you're traveling, but you don't want to take your full set of hooks. You could just throw 1 or 2 in here. You could throw your highlighter in here, your pen in here for notes, those types of things. And I love these too, because especially this one, like this can go from project bag to your purse to things like that. Whatever you need to keep in here, kind of like your essentials to move around.
Okay.
And then the last one that they have in the Trio is this pyramid. And so you open it like this and it makes a triangle. And so you've got the zipper here and then you can stick all your notions. I mean, really, you could even put probably like a sock project in here. This is big enough to hold like a small ball of yarn and turn it into that type of project bag as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a wristlet.
Cute. It is. You have a little wristlet here. So you could throw this in your project bag. It could help you organize like between different balls of yarns and colors. Or you can put like your notions in here and stuff and just have a ton of notions in it.
Cool.
So we are giving away one of these. You get your choice of which one and which color you would like of one of the minis of the Trio notions.
Awesome.
So yeah, be sure to go enter to win those because the Namaste stuff is really great.
Yeah.
And so is everything Jimmy Beans. We just love Jimmy Beans.
We love Jimmy Beans. They're good people.
Okay. Speaking of good people, hold on, let me just reorganize.
Whew.
Second.
I'm curious what everybody else is thinking that, this is cool. Stacy Barrett says that the Jimmy Beans and Namaste are the Louis Vuitton of the crafting world.
They really are.
Right? Yeah. I would like to know so far, like, as you guys are sitting here and she's getting stuff ready for the next round, like, what is something that we've shown so far that you're like, I really would like that? Like, just curious. Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments.
Okay, so our next thing is from one of our favorite people, Lindsay from Erin.Lane Bags. And no, guys, it's not a bag. And the reason it's not a bag is because we wanted to feature this something special that everybody needs in their life, not just knitters and crocheters. But she puts out a planner. Yes, this says 2019. The 2021s were not ready yet. So she sent me an old one just to kind of show you what it is.
So you can see what it looks like.
Right. So it's going to be similar to this. The cover is different, but it's still the spiral bound. It's still a nice thick book. So no, this probably is not one that you're going to keep in your purse or take with you everywhere. It's a nice like desk calendar. And the cool thing about it is the layout is slightly different for this year, but not totally. But when you open it up, now this is the undated 2019 version. So there's no dates in here. You get a pile of stickers so that you can put in each date, put in the month, everything else that you need. And there are some of these left. They are deeply discounted because there's only a couple left. I think they're like $30 right now. So you'll want to head over there and grab the undated 2019 if you want it for the rest of the year, or even use it for next year. I mean, the cover will just say 2019. But the new ones were just listed and they get shipped. I think she said in the middle of November, they're going to start shipping out.
Okay, and just so everybody knows, I mean, everybody knows that I'm like best friends with Lindsay, but like this is original artwork. She works with William and they put together, it's the Sheeple line. It's original artwork. Lindsay, in a former life, was a middle school teacher. So she's always had to be very organized and she loves journaling and planning. And then just to keep up with her own sewing schedule and everything she does with Erin.Lane Bags, the planners have just been ideal for her. And so last year was the first year she did it. So these are from start to finish. This is her work. And so it's really is super unique and totally crafty oriented in the sense that you get the sheeple. I mean, how cool are the sheeple? I love the sheeple.
Well, and the cool thing about this is the way she has it set up is very unique, and it's more of like a list format because she's not done research, but you know, she's read research, and through her own experiences, people like lists and you like to check things off, and it's easier to read things in this format as opposed to kind of going across for each day. And there's no times in here, as you'll see, because it's more about making, like in this purple section, you would write, okay, 9 o'clock dentist appointment, and then write the next thing that you have on your list for the day and kind of go through here and kind of do it the way you want to do it. And the cool thing about her books too, are they're kind of more like a journal in a way. For each week you get these pages, and these pages changed slightly for the new version. There's some sections about like writing down affirmations and things like that, but you still get like a bullet journal section. You still get a bunch of like list making sections. So you can write down habits you want to do, things you need to do for the week, grocery store list for the week, notes, things that you're thinking about, all kinds of stuff. And then it's not in this version, but in the new version, you have a month at a glance. So you can have that overall view and then break it down weekly. So these are really great.
They're really helpful. And I want to tell everybody, like, if you're not a planner person or you're like maybe intimidated by a planner, I know that sounds funny, but I know that for myself, like I'm intimidated by planners. Last year, she did like a planner boot camp where she taught you essentially, look, this is how I use it. This is how you could use this. And this is how it can help you be productive. And I'm sure that she'll probably do that again this year because she's amazing like that. She's seriously just one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love the fact that she is in this industry and makes these wonderful, wonderful bags and such. But then, she's just taking it one step further of, you know what? Hey, how are you how are you so on task? And how do you get your stuff done in a timely manner? And blah, blah, blah. She said, well, I plan it. I journal like this, I that. And so then she's like, all right, you want that? So I'll put this together for you. And she helps people work through planning and organizing their life with that also. And she's amazing like that. She keeps things so creative, and she helps you be productive, and she stays productive on her own end. And it's amazing to me. But I guarantee you, if you were to get a planner, she's going to have a planner boot camp to help you out. So don't feel intimidated. Don't be like, oh man, I'm going to get it. When I go to the store, I always see those planners that look so great, and I'm just so intimidated. Girl, I know, like I have one of my own, like it's intimidating, but Lindsay will help you and walk you through that. So if next year is your year of, I'm going to be organized, now's the time to do it. And why not? I mean, why pick one up at the store that is just generic that, everybody in the world can have? Just get this really kind of unique, limited run version that is designed by somebody who is in the industry that you love. So I think that it is just awesome. She has stickers, as you already mentioned. She talks about using colors to color code things, and she just genuinely has a really good time. She has a lot of stamps. Like she has her journaling days. I think it's on Sunday, or her planning day. I don't even know what she calls it, but she'll like stamp things of, make sure you have enough water, or make sure you have enough medicine, or whatever is important to you to block those times out. And so she's just, I don't know. You can tell. I love the girl. I love her. I love her so much. She's just amazing. So, and that is not a paid promotion. That is purely, I think she's amazing. And I think that these little planners are so handy and so helpful. And I would love it if you guys would all get one.
Yeah, or her bags. They're awesome too.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, her bags.
The bags, all of her bags.
Love the bags.
Don't forget about those.
Yeah.
And she is giving away. Yeah, she is giving away a bag. So go check that out too after the show on the show notes.
Perfect.
Okay.
So
this next one is, to me, a totally unique gift that I fell in love with. Again, searching around on Etsy, which is a wonderful place. And it's just so unique. This is made for the knitter and crocheter, but it's not knitting and crocheting. As you can see, I put it in a frame because I just freaking love it so much. This is from Kate Archer Designs, and they're watercolor pictures. And here, if you can see, I'll try to bring it closer without getting glare. These are knitting needles, knitting the ocean.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
How unique is that?
And she's got a bunch of different ones that have like the knitting needles. I don't think there were any crochet, but a bunch of different knitting needles with going into different objects and colors. But I love the ocean. And so this spoke to me. These are my colors. But isn't that just amazing?
That
so
is
a print.
Beautiful.
It's not an original. It is a print. And you can get them in, this is the 8x11 or 8.5 by 11. Whatever it is. And then you can also get a smaller size as well. I don't know that you might be able to get a bigger size. I don't know. But I framed it, and I've had it sitting up here, if you've noticed in the past couple episodes, but it's been there because I just love it. And you can get 15% off in her shop using the code Marly Bird. And isn't that just awesome?
That is so unique.
Different.
And that's so great for the person that might have as you said, we have all the yarn, all the needles, all the project bags. Like this is different. This is like that stained glass. That's different. Right. That is so cool.
And I love too, because, you and I can see that these are knitting needles, and yeah, you can tell, but it doesn't scream like knitting and crochet.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't want that. You just want something subtle that can remind you of the craft that you love, as opposed to like,
I love that.
Something loud.
Now that's really cool. Like I know
awesome?
People in my life I could get that for, and they'd be like, that's awesome.
Yeah. And also, even if you're not like thrilled about this, still check her out, because she has other watercolor prints and things like that you could buy for somebody else. So even if you don't buy it for yourself, or
and what's her name again?
This is Kate Archer Studio, I think it is.
Again, I want to remind everybody, all the information you will need will be in the show notes. We'll put the link in the video description after the video is done. So you'll be able to go and sign up for all the giveaways, get all the coupon codes, kind of get a refresher of everything you saw in the show, and get a direct link to those locations. And when you go to their shops, guys, make sure you let them know you heard about them here on the Yarn Thing podcast with Marly Bird, because it's important they know that their marketing dollars are well spent. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's next? This is great.
So this next one is really awesome that we get to share with you. And so we call it the stocking stuffer event, but let's be honest, it's not always stocking stuffers, because then we'd be really limited to like crochet hooks and scissors and things like that. So it's really a gift guide.
It's like a holiday gift guide.
But stocking stuffers rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
So this is not going to fit in your stocking, but you're going to want it. This is the Addy knitting machine. This is the king size, the Addy Express knitting machine.
I have one of those.
These are awesome. And I know they're expensive. Okay, guys, I get it. It's worth the money if this is something you want to do. There's also the professional version, which is about half the size of this. I think it's like 22 needles instead of the 48 needles, which is less money. Still, a little pricey.
Barbara Dahl says she just bought both of them.
Awesome. I want to get the small one.
I want to be friends with Barbara.
Yeah. So I know they're expensive, but if you're going to do it, buy the good stuff so that you're not throwing the next one away. Yes. And before we even talk about this more, there's a coupon for this. So this is thanks to Makers Mercantile. They sent us this machine to try out and talk about and everything. They are giving us 10% off of almost everything in their shop. So go check it out. Put the code in when you get it. Try it out. Grab a machine or two or three, because they also have an I-cord machine too that you can use as well. But I mean, this is just awesome. And I'll be honest, so I got this not too long ago. I opened it up this morning and I said, okay, I better like try this out so I can say like, do I really like it? Is it really worth the money? And sorry, I don't want to break it, So I made this in like not even a half an hour. I've never used the machine before. I've never used a knitting machine before. And I made this in like a half an hour.
You better write that pattern up, because that is so cool just to use with the machine. That's cool. Yeah.
So it's nothing special. I found a YouTube, how to set up my machine and everything else. And I just made a tube. This is Red Heart Roll With It tweed. See, and I only used about half a cake. Roll With It tweed. And then I used the purple poncho. Carolyn, she recently did a headband and did this twist in the front. So I just used her twist in the front that she did on a crochet band. Yeah. I did it on my knitting band. And look at that. This is like that turban
love
style that everybody's
Oh my gosh, I love that.
About. And so I already got a request that I have to make my dad a hat for his football game that's on Saturday. And so
you'll have it done in 30 minutes.
I'm going to be using the knitting machine to go ahead and do it. But this is awesome. I mean, this yarn is awesome too. Another great gift idea.
Yes. It's
Roll with it tweed.
Good gift idea. Roll with it tweed. Roll with it melange. I love Roll with it melange.
I haven't used that yet. I've only used the tweed, so I can't talk about that one.
Poncho with it.
Ooh, right. Awesome. I know. But I love the colors and everything else. But so guys, literally opening it up, putting it together within 30 minutes, I did this.
That's cool.
And it was so easy. And my mom was here because she's watching my son and she goes, oh, well, if you set that up for me, I can just sit here and crank it for you. I was like, okay.
You know what?
These are great.
That would be really useful for people who do craft fairs, who, you need that. Yes, it's not hand knit at that point. You are using a machine, but hey, if you're looking to fill your booth, because we all know that the more the booth looks filled up, the more people want to come in and see what's going on.
Right.
Like that's a great way to fill up your booth.
Right. And no, it's not technically handmade, but it's still hand finished and put together, but it's not knit by hand. Yeah. So
that's cool though. I love it.
That was great.
So many people are excited and they think that it's great that you made that in just such a short amount of time. Yeah. And again, thank you to Makers Mercantile and Addy, the Scassell family. They're the ones that they distribute Addy products here in America. We love Scassell. They're just fantastic people. They're huge advocates for knitters and crocheters and quilters and not quilters, weavers and all that in the industry, guys. So they're a really great company. So that's awesome.
And also as just like how easy it is to use. So my son is 3 and I set up the machine and I got a couple rows going and he goes, Mommy, I want to do it. And I was like, okay. He literally helped me crank rows on this. I mean, obviously I had to do the setup, to get it on the machine because, you know, it's the back and front type of thing. And then he did it and he finished it off. We cut it and he just kept cranking it and it just like falls off. And then you just kind of sew it up together. So, I mean, my 3-year-old could work it.
That's cool.
So it's really simple. And there's other tutorials out there that I started to find that you can make things like sweaters on it. If you don't do a tube, the circular, like there's a lot of options for what you can do. And
so people are saying you could say it's handmade, just not hand knit. And people are saying that you could make hats for the homeless project is actually, it's really helpful to use that for that. And that you get to teach them young to enjoy a craft like this. I love it.
Actually, since my 3-year-old could do it, we are going to be taking my leftover yarn and we are going to be making hats and some scarves. And we're going to donate it to the inner city school in our area because I figured now my son can do it. My 5-year-old, he can surely do it. And he can say he did something to help other kids. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Awesome. Is there a code for that one?
Yes. Marly 10.
Marly 10.
Sorry, I had to look at my list, but it'll be on the blog post.
Awesome.
Okay.
So cool. That's a cool gift.
Yeah. So I made a new friend through all of this. I mean, I make a lot of new friends, but Ashley from, now let me say this right because I'm going to do it. A Crafty Concept. She's the one that has the really popular earrings that are like the tassel earrings that you crochet around the top. She's got a lot of cool things. She also has a little shop that you can buy knit and crochet clothing. And she has a new Christmas collection. So this is all I want for Christmas is yarn, not you. So this is her sweatshirt that she has. She also has t-shirts. She's got a couple other sayings out there as well. And then over the summer, she has like tank tops and t-shirts. These are long sleeve t-shirts that she has now. But they're really cute. They're really reasonably priced. You can get them and we're doing a giveaway and you'll be able to pick either a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt, whichever one you prefer in the size that you want. But we're going to give one of these away.
That's fun. Those are fun.
Yeah. And again, it's something for the knitters and crocheters in your life that's not more yarn because really, do we need to amass more yarn? Probably not. I mean, we will.
But we will.
But should we?
Yeah.
You know, 2 different questions. But so it's another great way to just have something fun and related back to things that you love.
That's so cool. I love this. That's cool.
Yeah.
So Ashley, and did you said that there's a code?
No coupon code for her, but there is a giveaway. So you can either win a sweatshirt or a long sleeve shirt, whichever you prefer, with the new holiday logos on it.
Cute.
Okay. So then we have friends at Mason Dixon Knitting, and they sent over this. And this is going to look familiar if you were here for the bag roundup. This is from Brooklyn Haberdashery, but this is only through Mason Dixon, and this is their Notions bag. So it's the same thing as their project bag, but on a smaller scale. And then inside you get stitch holders. You get a little tube of finishing needles or darning needles, whatever you want to call them. And you also get, I forget what this was. I was supposed to open this. These are stitch markers in here as well. So you get all of that. Plus there's a ton of extra room to be able to put your scissors in here, your pencils, anything else. It all goes in here nicely. It's the signature Mason Dixon, like orange color. And it's exclusive to them. So you can't get it anywhere else. It's just on their website. But another different way of doing your notions.
Very cool. Very cool.
And
love me a good bag.
For them, you can get 15% off your $25 purchase.
Awesome.
So and that's anything in their store, not just this. It's anything that you spend your money on, you can get that as long as you hit the threshold.
Fantastic. Well,
so that was cool. And that's exclusive. So you're only going to find it at Mason Dixon. Okay, guys, we're getting closer here to the end. This is awesome. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring it up with me. Okay. So this I've seen. This is by Baby Crochet, and it is the crochet hat sizing templates. Okay. And I've seen these before and I've been like, oh, those are cool. Why do I want them? Whatever else. Let me tell you, these are awesome. So my sons decided that they wanted to make their own Halloween costumes this year. And we had a spider and we had a pumpkin. And I needed a hat for the spider to put his eyes on. And for the pumpkin, my pumpkin, we painted a hat, like a paper bowl. Well, that didn't stay on his head. So I grabbed the right template, whichever one they were, and you make a circle with your crochet. It has all the pattern or all the instructions here. You make your circle till it matches the size of the template. Then you stop increasing and you just keep going in the round until it's the length of the card or whoever's head you're using, because I didn't go quite that long for where I wanted it to hit. It literally took me maybe an hour to get the hat done. I mean, I was working on it while I was cooking dinner because I didn't really have to think about it. I just had to keep putting it down on the template to see if it was the right size and then just keep working. Like, I didn't really have to count or think or anything else. These are just awesome. And it goes all the way down to a preemie that is less than 2 pounds. That's the smallest one. And then it goes all the way up to an adult extra large. An adult extra large. So you really have all these sizes, and it comes with this great little thing to hang it on. And we're giving one away.
Yeah, baby.
So these are really cool. I love them.
That's
They're
neat.
Really awesome.
I haven't used one of those. I've seen those because I've seen my friend Tamara was doing a giveaway on those recently. And I was like, I wonder if those work really well. So it's nice to know that they do work really well.
Yeah, they're really cool. I mean, I've only tried it with the half double crochet, which is what it tells you in the pattern. But I'm sure you could do it with other things too, because it's just about the size of things that you're trying to accommodate.
Very cool. I love it.
So we've had this company on the podcast before, but we have them here because they are really great and we love what they're doing. This is Laurel Hill, and they used recycled wood to make their crochet hooks. And they've got they've got ebony, they've got koa, they've got, I didn't write them all down, but they've got a whole bunch of different colors, types, I should say. Yeah, types of wood that you can purchase in all different sizes. So these are a great option. You can get a whole set. And we just love them so much because of the sustainability of them, that they go and they take recycled wood from like old instruments and things like that to recycle it rather than just throwing it away. Yeah, they're really great.
Smooth.
They're really great and smooth. And we are giving away one hook of choice. So if you're the winner, you'll get to pick the wood color that you want or the wood type that you want, along with the size that you would like, and they will send it out to you.
That's so cool.
But they're really a great option, and you feel good about purchasing from them.
Yeah. So. I bought my set. Like I didn't like, those weren't a gift to me. Like, I bought my whole set of, like a variety pack essentially of all the different hook sizes, but it's a variety of different woods. Right. I like them. They feel really good. Yeah,
they're really nice.
Carrie Benson is saying, Caitlin, you're killing me this year with the stocking stuffers.
I'm sorry, but not sorry.
It's so funny. And then Chris Lopez says, Caitlin's going to need a break. This is a marathon. You're going to need a nap when you're all done.
I really am.
The thing here is like we said, guys, she has been working on this for so long. So this is like, it's the, I get to finally show everybody what I've been doing.
I know. Like, I haven't been able to talk about things, and now I get to, so. Okay, we'll keep going. We've only got a couple more, so I don't want to keep you guys too long because we're coming up on almost 2 hours here.
I know, right?
But this is from Mara Houston Designs, and this is just such a cool thing. Again, totally kind of out there, I guess. This is a phone stand. So you put this little piece in the back, and then you would set your phone on here. But here it has a gauge ruler. It has your why can't I think of what that is called today?
Needle gauge.
Your needle gauge. And then it has a ruler along the side. This one is for crochet because it says crochet. There's one for knitting, but really, I mean, they're just kind of cool. And then you just take your phone and let me grab my phone here. Oops, sorry. And then you can just set it on here, and then it sits on your desk or your table or whatever. And then you could watch like a video tutorial. You could have it plugged in next to you. You could like pull your cord through here and up into plug. There's no pegs there, so you can actually plug it in while it's in here. But it's just a cute little thing to sit on your desk or your project table that has some tools with it.
Perfect for work.
Yep. You can just take this out and it lays completely flat.
Oh, that's really ingenious.
Yeah, and it's laser cut to it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So these
That's
are really
really
cool. And there's 10% off in her shop, except for the clothing that she has in there, but everything else is 10% off.
Awesome. Very
So
cool.
I really liked that. I thought that was a cute idea for on your desk and, you know, an easy
That
gift
is really
for
cool.
people.
That is really cool.
Next, we have friends from... Oh, stop. Who's this?
This is great. People, oh, sorry. So in the comments, people are saying that their husband is going to be really broke. Somebody says that they're going to have to rewatch because they feel like they've missed half of it because they're just like, oh, what was that? You know? Then other people are saying how much they love the templates for the hats. I mean, so many people are they're just like, wow, this is so amazing. Like they didn't know about some of the stuff that we are showing them. So that
is the whole point of this.
That's
is we want to make sure that you guys can learn new things. Okay, so we have wonderful friends from Post Stitch, and we have a couple things. And the first one is this cute little necklace. So I showed you this one from the Sexy Knitter with your stitch markers on it. If you don't like something so, I don't know, flashy or whatever, you can just get this little locket type of thing, and it has your stitch markers inside, and they just kind of float around in there, and you just flip this open. It's a magnetic clasp, and then you've got your stitch markers in there. You could add more stitch markers to it if you wanted to. You could put other little tchotchkes in there. Maybe if you find like a small seashell or something, you could stick it in there. But I thought that was really cute, really simple, but a cool way to carry around your stitch markers so you don't lose them, which is what happens to me.
I love that. I think that's a really cool, unique idea.
Yeah. So also from Post Stitch, we have these really cute things, or cool, I should say, not cute. But these are little trays that are flat. And in here, you just snap them together. So you can take it with you. You can keep it in your project bag, but it doesn't take up a lot of space because it's flat. And when you snap them together, it makes this cute little tray that you can put all of your like stitch markers, notions, whatever, so it doesn't like fall off the table or anything else like that. Isn't that really cool? And then you just unsnap it.
That'd be really good for beading too. Like if you just, you know, like that.
And then you just throw it in your bag because it's flat, so it doesn't take up a lot of room.
That's cool.
And the third thing that they sent to us is, this is really a cool idea. So this is called their Project Marker Guide. And when you open it up, you get a packet of note card or notepad that has this on it. And inside here, there's a whole bunch of different colors of just the round rubber stitch markers. And then on each here, you write down next to the color what you're supposed to do. So then you can keep your project going and you know, okay, every time I get to the orange, I wrote down that it's a make one right. So then I always know that that's what orange means, rather than a lot of times, you know, your stitch markers are all just the same and you're like, oh, what was that? If you put it down or something like, oh, I'm sorry, guys, something like that. But this will help you keep track of what it is.
That's nifty. That's good because we all know I love me some stitch markers.
Yeah.
I've even started kind of like making jokes about it in the videos I do. I'm like, yes, I'm using stitch markers again. I love them. They're so handy.
Stitch markers are great. We love them. And so we're doing some giveaways with them. So go over and check it out then after the blog post or after the show. In the blog post, it'll tell you what we're giving away from them. And they also have a 20% off coupon for one item. So any item, one item, 20% off. You can use that.
Sweet.
And yeah. So
y'all are loving it. They're saying they love the stitch markers too. Oh,
okay.
Don't worry, Debbie Carter. I have not forgotten about my box. Like, I'm sitting here anxiously awaiting to be able to open my box.
Okay, so we've got one more thing, and then we'll let Marly open her box.
Okay.
So Stunning String Studio is an awesome company. They just opened a retail store. So if you're in the area, you can go check it out. They teamed up with Buffalo Wool Company to have Sexy Buffalo. Is that what it's called, right?
I think so, yeah.
Something Sexy Buffalo.
Stunning sex. I don't know. I can't remember right now.
Something
off the
like
top of
that.
my head.
But it's awesome. We love them. We love what they're doing. And so they gave us a couple things to check out. So they have this. They have all different colors. And it's just a cowl or an infinity scarf that you can double up or wear singly, but it's all different colors and it's got sheep on it. Again, a great way to show off your love for fiber without necessarily having to have a big bulky shawl. A great way to give it to somebody without screaming, knitting, and crocheting. Just something fun to play around with. And then they also have these wonderful kits, and you can get knitting kits or crochet kits. And so we've got one of each. And this one is actually from Robin Chichula.
Love Robin.
I know. And so you get the yarn to be able to make it. And this is one of their knitting kits. They have a shawl collection that's all about like restore and revitalize and things like that with different colors and patterns. So you can get kits with the yarn in it and everything else.
And really great quality patterns by wonderful designers.
Mm-hmm. And I thought this one was really cute. This is called the Little Sexy Mini Set. So this is with the Stunning Buffalo. It is Stunning Buffalo. Stunning Buffalo. And this will make a cowl. If you can kind of see, the colors are in there. It's in like a little berry container. And so we're giving away one of these kits. So you can check that out as well. And they're also giving us 10% off in their shop.
That's so cool. I love that.
That's what it looks like.
If I talk that's why I'm trying to show you, because if I talk, then it comes to me. So I'm like, no, show the colors. That's really cool. I love Stunning String Studio. They're wonderful people.
Yeah, so that's great.
Super cool.
Okay, so now Marly can open her box.
I can open my box.
So Marly's box is from Signature Needle Arts, which we love. And they were kind enough to send Marly a bunch of things, not just for the stocking stuffer, but just because they love her too. But we are doing a special giveaway with them. You can win a gift card to go shop in their store. So make sure you enter to win that. So as Marly is opening her box slowly, I'm just going to call out that they have interchangeable needles, but it's not like all the other interchangeable sets. So you don't just get a bunch of cords and a bunch of tips and you can mix and match and everything else. Each tip size has a set of cords that go with it to fit them. And then you can get all different lengths.
All right. Can you read what that says?
$100 gift card.
Yes.
What is this? Is that what it says?
$100 gift card for the giveaway. $100 gift card.
Do I have to put that in there?
For you all. Look at that. Is it two? Hold on. Maybe there's two $50. There's two in here. Let me open them just to read. Whoop, I dropped it on the floor. Doesn't say. Says $100. It might be two $50 ones. I don't know. Maybe they're two $50 ones to give away one $100. I bet that's it. We'll have to check in on that.
We'll figure it out and we'll update it then. And even if it is two, you can still enter and we'll just pick two names.
We'll figure this out, but how cool. So that's what's on top. Can you hear me? Because I'm far away from the microphone. Okay. This is so great. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to pull everything out to start. This is like the best thing ever. Look. Okay. All right. So it's a wrapped box. I love Signature Needle Arts. Did you know that Lindsay, Erin.Lane Bags, is now selling Signature Needle Arts on her website? So you can order them there as well.
And they fit perfectly into her needle cases that she has. Of course they do,
because she's brilliant. I think we've already had this discussion, people. She's brilliant. Okay, can I just tell you that there's sparkly on this ribbon, and it makes me happy because I'm going to have sparkles like all over my black dress. I feel like I should wear this or something. Okay, what's in here? It's kind of painful, like how slow I go, isn't it?
Yeah, let's go here.
Yeah.
We want to see what's in the box.
I know. I'm trying. What's in the box? What's in the box? Size 10, interchangeable 32 inch and 40 inch and 47. So it's like a whole set. They say Marly Bird.
Yeah, I had them do that for you. So guys, you can get them engraved. You can get them engraved with anything you want them to say. There is a character limit, but you can get them engraved with like Merry Christmas. You can get them with like I love you. You can get them with your name so nobody else touches them.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta keep going. I gotta see what else. What other? Oh my gosh, how cool is this?
Now look, guys, now she goes faster.
Well, oh my gosh. I wonder if they do gift wrapping, like if you order it with gift wrapping. And then so it comes, this is how they do there. So you get different cords, but they'll only fit these needles. Does that make sense? So this is the size 7 needle, and you'll see that it's a size 7, 6-inch. So it's a size 7, 6-inch needle, and then it says 40 inches because it'll make it the 40-inch cord, like the 40-inch total. Oh my gosh, these are so great. Do you know how much I love? Do you know how much this is awesome. Talk. I feel like you gotta talk. What are people saying in the chat?
I don't know. I can't see the chat. I guess let me see. I'll go back.
They
over
love the
phone.
engraved needles. They think that it's only 25 characters that they can go up to.
Okay.
And then let's see here. Somebody asked if you have gotten any of these. I bought her some of these last year before last. Did I buy you some of these? I bought you the
you bought
DPNs.
me DPNs. Yeah.
The DPNs.
I have DPNs, but I don't have any of the longer ones. No, Chris, I did not buy these for her. I just set it up so that she could get them with her name on them.
Oh my gosh.
Because I know she loves them so much.
Size 8 with my name on them. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Do you know, I mean, I told you guys, I have had this box in my house forever.
There's a question about signature needles. They only do needles, no crochet hooks at this time.
Right.
And about
glitter everywhere.
The interchangeable needles, just note that these are not like the regular interchangeable needles that you normally would see. The cords that come with it only work for one needle size. So you have to get different cords for each needle size for different lengths.
These are my size 9s. 9s are purple. They're all color coded too. See, because it just makes it really easy. Like you can even look at this. I have mine out right now because I was getting ready to start a project. Hey, what's this one?
Yes,
this one
Lindsay. They call them convertibles. Leave it to Lindsay to help us out. Yes, they're not interchangeable.
Is Lindsay here?
Yep, she's
watching.
Hi,
Lindsay, I've been talking about you.
Yeah, her ears were burning, I'm sure.
Probably. That's probably why she came over. Somebody probably went and said, hey, Marley's talking about you.
Yeah, and she said it makes it a joinless seam. So
yeah, it's great. They're awesome. Okay. What do I got here?
Oh, Elaine says that she was watching the podcast when we did the review of different needles and she purchased some DPNs. We do love their DPNs. The signature needle DPNs are awesome.
They are.
I love them.
I was like,
ooh, somebody loves the stiletto points. A girl after your own heart.
Yes. What do I got? I can't hardly open this up fast enough. Okay.
That one's something special.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't know they packaged it up that much.
What is this? Is this a yarn bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, we're so happy to have you here for your first live stream with us. Yay.
Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Oh my gosh. Awesome? That is beautiful. Oh, that'll just be perfect right there. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Signature. These are awesome. They have my name on them, you guys. How cool is that? You all know you want that. You can get that.
So now that your name is on them, you don't have to like lick them to claim them or anything, you know.
I'm still gonna lick them.
Isn't that like the thing that you do? Right?
Look how great, you guys. Can you see? Is it coming focusing at all? Probably not.
Yeah, no, it's a little hard to
Marly
see.
Bird. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love their needles. I love their needles. So I'll show you guys. So they just screw on. Just like that. And they swivel. Can you see I'm swiveling it, but the cord's not moving? So I love them. And the needles themselves come in different sizes. And I've already established I have very big hands. So I like the larger sizes because my hand doesn't cramp because it doesn't cut over the edge. I love them. I think they're fantastic. I love these needles. So cool. So we have a giveaway for people with that.
Mm-hmm. And so then you'll be able to pick out whatever you want because it's just a gift certificate for the store. It's nothing like it's not a specific size or whatever else. You can do whatever you want.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Signature Needle Arts. That's so cool. I'm putting all my cords. See what I mean? Like here's the cords that go with this size needle. So I'm putting them together and I store them like this until I get them all in my Erin.Lane bag.
Well, since Lindsay's here, maybe does she have something special for signature needles? And if she doesn't, she really needs to, so that you could like organize all of your cords and needles and keep them together.
I don't know if it's special for Signature Needle Arts, but she has cord organizer things. Like she has so many.
But the cord organizers, like you don't have tips on all of your cords, so would it still work?
Oh. I don't know. Maybe she'll answer us. Lindsay, inquiring minds want to know.
Get back to the sewing machine and come up with something.
This is so cool. All right. So we've made people wait so long for the extra special announcement, which is a special thing that I literally never do any of this kind of stuff, you guys. Like I hate shipping and mailing things and it's just a real drag. Caitlin said she would do it. And so we're doing this. If you remember several years ago, 2 years ago, I had special project bags made with exclusive fabric from Erin.Lane Bags. Like we made these bags with Lindsay and I had quite a few left over from Stitches West. And so we have just a select few, like very few. And so we are putting them up for sale. So if you are a Marly Bird fan or a Marley's minion, you have a chance to purchase some bags. We have sets and singles, but we are not going to undo the sets to sell them as singles. So what I have is what I have, and that's it. Like I can't order more. I can't do anything. These are purely exclusive. So I'll let you tell the details from there.
Yeah. So these are the bags from Stitches West. They're exclusive Marly Minions. They're Erin.Lane bags. And when you go to the blog post, you will see at the bottom, there's 4 different images. And that shows you the 4 different ways that we are offering bags. So you click on which one you want. And you will need to make an individual purchase for every like set or item that you want. And it'll take you to PayPal. So you can fill in your credit card information or use your PayPal account to pay. And we're going to let it go for about a week to let the orders come in and then kind of mail them all out at once. It'll just be easier on me so I don't miss anybody. And so you have the 2 different options. So you're going to have a set with a gray twofer and a pink small. So that's the one set that you'll see. And the second set is a gray small and a pink twofer. So you can either get either one of those, or if you want, we had a couple left over of just the twofers. So you can buy the twofer individually in either color. And you can see that the pink and the gray are different. This one says Marley's Minions on it. This one just has Marly's Bird on it.
That's my logo. So if you guys are like, why is, obviously Marly Bird, but that is my logo. Like that's my bird logo. So that's a trademarked logo. You can't get that anywhere else. Like this is it. This is it. And thank you to Lindsay for helping me out with getting those together. And look, girl, I'm finally selling them. She's probably like, it's about time.
So those are the 4 options. So you have to go in. And so if you want to buy a pink twofer and a gray twofer, you're actually going to have to make two separate purchases. We did it that way because it was the easiest way with PayPal. You'll get two separate packages. You have to make two separate orders, just so you know. So for everything you want, you just got to keep clicking on one of the buttons. And once we sell out, it just won't let you buy anymore. Yeah. So you're not like taking orders or anything else. Once they're gone, they're gone. So run and quick buy what you want before they sell out.
Right. And I mean, I hope this is the first time we've ever done this. So, I mean, Caitlin set it up so that there's only a set number that you are allowed to purchase. So we should not run into a situation where somebody purchased it and we don't have any more. If it happens, I'm going to already say, I'm sorry. Like, we've tried our best to prevent that, but there's literally nothing I can do if that situation happens. I can't get more bags made. Like, we don't have the fabric. We don't like they're gone. So what's out there is that's all we have. That's it. So the details for all of that are on the show notes. We will post those as soon as the show is over. So they will be going live, and you'll be ready to go. Oh my gosh.
Lindsay said that she thought that you just accumulated all of these into your stash.
That's hilarious. Yeah, because she knows me so well. Gosh, I love that woman. I love that woman so much. So I mean, if you guys like these bags, who knows? Maybe I can make arrangements to have more made in the future, and we can set up some sort of a shop where you can purchase Marly's Minion Erin.Lane bag paraphernalia, so to speak. But for right now, what we have listed is it. So those of you here on YouTube are hearing it first. By the time we get over to the Marly's Minions group, they could be gone. Just giving you a heads up there. So you might want to get that as quickly as you can. All right, guys. I love you so much, Caitlin. This has been a fabulous holiday gift giving roundup. I think it's one of the most unique ones on the internet for knitters and crocheters. I know other people do holiday gift ideas, and usually it's like, oh, this is what you can make. This is what you can make, which is fun too. But this is different. This is unique because you bring it from all aspects of the industry and individuals, like all over. And so it's pretty awesome. I do want to let people know that we are not against making stuff for people. As a matter of fact, I am going to be doing a special gift along starting next week, and you will find out all the details about that tomorrow. I'm going to do a special YouTube live here at 1 o'clock tomorrow. That's 1 o'clock Eastern time. I'll tell you about the gift along. I'll give you sneak peeks of what we're making. I'll give you some color combo options and talk you through about the whole idea of the gift along. There's a special sign-up code that I would love if you would use it, like, so that they know I sent you. We have to have all this tracking stuff, so there's a special tracking code attached to it. But I will do a special YouTube live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'm going to do a Facebook live tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and those are Eastern times. And so if you want to find out more about the gift along and make items with me over the next 3 weeks, you can absolutely do that. And then, of course, in December, we're doing a special quickie make along thing with many different other people in the industry. So there are going to be details coming out about that. So we have lots of stuff planned from here to the end of the year, and then next year we start off strong, and we have some fun stuff happening. And there's also the turkey trot. There's a special thing I'm going to do. I haven't even announced it yet. Like, it's the turkey trot. It's going to be a 3-day mystery make along, just like we do with the game day make along. And so anyways, it's just a lot of fun stuff happening. So the first thing I do want you to learn about, though, is the gift along, the 3-2-1 gift along that is sponsored by Yarnspirations, and I will be doing that here on YouTube tomorrow. You can learn more at 1 o'clock Eastern time. On Facebook, I will be doing an event on the Marly Bird Facebook page at 12 o'clock Eastern time. So there you go, guys. That's it from us here. Hopefully you found something that you like in this gift along, or not gift along, in this stocking stuffer holiday gift giving idea for you to give to your loved ones and purchase something for you or buy something for somebody that you love that is a fan of knitting or crochet or general crafting. Like, this is awesome. Did you have fun, Caitlin?
Yes, but now my throat is sore.
I bet. And so begins the search for next year's items. So throughout the year, guys, if you happen to find something that you like, that you're like, ooh, that would make a really cool gift for stocking stuffers next year, make sure that you email us and let us know, because Caitlin's always looking for really cool ideas. And you can get her. It's just Caitlin at marlybird.com. Oh, yeah, I gave out your email. Caitlin at marlybird.com. So you can catch her and tell her thank you. All right, guys, I gotta go. Do we have a podcast Tuesday?
Yes.
Yes.
There's no guest. You're supposed to be talking about your new stocking pattern.
That's it. That's what we're going to do. All right. So I'll see you Tuesday for sure. Tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern time, join me back here to find out all the details about the 3-2-1 gift along. And yeah, that's it, y'all. I hope you have a great afternoon. Thank you, Caitlin.
See you guys. Merry Christmas and
Merry
happy
Christmas.
shopping.
Happy holidays.